My brother called it a small get-together to clear the air. There were 23 people in that backyard and a catered spread that cost more than my rent. I should explain what the last 2 years looked like. I left the family business in 2022. Not dramatically. No screaming, no ultimatum. I just stopped. I'd been doing the books, managing payroll, handling vendor contracts for 11 years, and I was done. My brother Marcus had been promising me equity for 4 of those years and delivering excuses instead. So I quietly gave 3 months notice, helped them find a replacement, and left. They stopped speaking to me 6 weeks later. My mother said I'd abandoned the family during a hard time. My father didn't say anything. He just stopped returning calls. Marcus sent one text. "This is going to hurt us more than you know." He meant the business. He always meant the business. The invitation came by email. Marcus wrote it, but I could hear my mother in every sentence. "We miss you. We've been doing a lot of reflecting. Can we do something small, just the core family, get back to where we were?" I almost didn't go. I called my therapist first. She didn't tell me to go or not go. She asked what I was hoping to get out of it. I said I didn't know. She said that was worth paying attention to. I went anyway. I'm a forensic accountant. I want you to hold that information while I tell you the rest. I pulled up to my parents' house and heard music before I got to the front door. I walked through the side gate because Marcus had texted me to come around back, and I stopped on the path for a moment before anyone saw me. 23 people. Easy, neighbors, cousins, my father's business partners, my mother's friends from church, a tent, a catering setup with chafing dishes, a bar cart. My aunt saw me first and actually cheered. I smiled and kept walking. I'm good at staying calm in rooms where numbers don't add up. It's literally my job. I found Marcus near the bar and hugged him. He seemed relieved. Loose. The kind of loose that comes from 2 drinks and a plan going smoothly. He introduced me to people like I was a guest of honor. My mother kissed my cheek and said I looked thin. My father shook my hand, shook it, like we were at a closing, and told me he was glad I came to my senses. I noted that. I ate. I made conversation. I watched. What I was watching for. Who kept glancing at Marcus? Who kept glancing at me? And whether anyone seemed surprised I was there. Nobody seemed surprised. Which meant everyone had been told I was coming. Which meant I was the only one who hadn't known what kind of event this was. Around the second hour, my cousin Renee leaned over and said, without any apparent awareness that this was strange, "It's really good of you to do this for them." I asked her what she meant. She looked uncomfortable. You know, helping them get back on their feet. I kept my face completely still. "Of course," I said. I excused myself to find the bathroom. I didn't go to the bathroom. I went to Marcus's home office because I knew the layout of that house better than he did. I'd helped him close on it. His laptop was open on the desk. I'm not going to pretend I wasn't looking for something, because I was. The spreadsheet was right there in the recent files. It had my name in the title. I won't go into every line, but the document was a detailed projection. Cash flow, timeline, amounts. My name appeared in the source column for every incoming figure from month 4 through month 19. There was a tab labeled Conversation Strategy, another labeled Who to Invite/Optics. There was a note in a cell near the bottom, in Marcus's handwriting turned typed text. Something he must have said out loud to himself while building it. "She won't say no in front of everyone. She never makes a scene." I stood there for a moment. Then I closed the laptop, exactly as I'd found it. Went to the actual bathroom, washed my hands, looked at myself in the mirror. I'm a forensic accountant. I find hidden money for a living. I reconstruct what people did and why and in what order. I already knew exactly what I was going to do. I walked back outside. I had another drink. I laughed at a story my uncle told. I helped my mother carry out a tray because she asked me to, and because I wanted her to feel, until the last possible second, that everything was going according to plan. At the end of the night, Marcus gathered everyone loosely and gave a small speech about family, about getting back to what matters. He looked at me when he said it. My father put his hand on my shoulder. Then Marcus said, "We're just